For more than 100 years, the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kansas City has offered children a safe place to learn, play, and grow. KMBC 9's Lara Moritz met a young woman who's helping to shape lives, who was the head of her household by age 10.
It was rough. It was rough growing up at home, especially with a single parent.
Lorena Reyes grew up in Hawthorne Place, the largest government-subsidized housing project in Missouri.
My mom struggled with alcoholism.
To say she struggled would be an understatement.
Between 5th and 8th grade, I would get my brother dressed, get him to our babysitter who lived right behind us, which was a family friend.
Name 4 leaders we learned about.
Most of my childhood got pretty much taken, as I was trying to figure it out.
She made it through college and never wanted to return, but the Boys and Girls Club and kids growing up in the same way she did pulled her back.
I wish I would have known, that this was a place of escape, a place to be free, from the things going on at home.
Treat them as equal as you.
She's now helping kids who need it in a way she never got herself.
Honestly, it was a God thing that worked through my heart to be here because I didn't want to be the role model that I needed for everyone else.
It's amazing work that she's doing there. If you'd like to donate to the Boys and Girls Club, Lara has that information posted on her KMBC Facebook page. And tomorrow, Lara is going to be out at Smithville Lake with teens from all across the metro. For a lot of the kids, it's their first time out on the water. It's all made possible by the nonprofit Wake the World, which connects boat owners with kids from the Boys and Girls Club. You can see Lara's going to be out there with live reports on First News on KCWE starting at 7 a.m. For more than 100 years, the Boys and Girls Club has offered a way off the streets and out of trouble for disadvantaged children. Tonight, KMBC 9's Lara Moritz introduces us to Ramaya, a senior in high school who's grown up in the club, breaking the cycle of poverty.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to read to you today, okay?
Ramaya is a 17-year-old high school senior. She's been coming to the Boys and Girls Club since she was 5 years old. Ramaya grew up in the largest government-subsidized housing project in Missouri, Hawthorne Place. Look for the leasing office, and you found the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay, where's the cat at?
Right there!
Ramaya's mom not only found a place to live, but a place for her children to stay safe.
I didn't really have a mentor. I was a teen mother. And so not having that guidance, I was really happy to see that there was a place that offered me assistance with that with my children.
I like to say we gave it a try.
Ramaya credits the club for fostering dreams she never thought were possible.
If I wouldn't have came to the club, I wouldn't have did so much stuff, like all these college visits. I got to meet Diana Ross.
She has broken barriers within our family dynamic. A lot of our family has teenage pregnancies. She did not get pregnant. I was the first one in my family to graduate from college, and she's going to carry that on, and so that makes me extremely proud.
Kelisha, Ramaya's mom, not only put herself through college while raising her 4 children at Hawthorne Place, she recently moved her family out of subsidized housing.
Yes, we have our first home. Yes.
How's that feel?
Great. Scary, but great, yes.
Breaking the cycle of poverty in large part because of the Boys and Girls Club.
Especially being a single mother, trying to make ends meet and raise the children and do it all on your own is hard enough by yourself.
Who are some leaders that you know? It's like a big family outside of your home. I just love it.
Lara Moritz, KMBC 9 News.
That is great work that they do there. If you'd like to donate to the Boys and Girls Club, Lara has a link on her KMBC Facebook page. And tomorrow, Lara is going to be out at Smithville Lake with teens from all over the metro. For a lot of the kids, it's their first time on the water. This is made possible by Wake the World. It's a nonprofit that connects people with boats with kids from the Boys and Girls Club. Lara will have live reports there on First News on KCWE starting at 7 a.m.
Johnny thanks. It's 7-11. Today is going to be a day to remember for some local kids. They get to start their week on the water. KMBC 9's Lara Moritz at Smithville Lake this morning for today's Wake the World event.
Well, and Rob, this is one of our favorite events out here. It's where a number of boats that do water sports donate their day and their time, and they take hundreds, well, little over 100 kids from the Boys and Girls Club. So they'll be out here a little before 9 o'clock, and what we do is we take them out on the water. Most of the kids have never been on a boat or on the water, and so what we do is we teach them everything that they need to know, first of all, to be safe, but second of all, to have fun on the water. So a little bit from now, I'm going to show you a ZUP board. I'm going to show you what it does, and it is something that the kids can do easily. Now, if they want to learn to wakeboard or surf, and of course there's tubing, everybody loves tubing, we can do that as well. But a few years ago, one of my most memorable days out here for Wake the World was when one little girl had never put her head underwater. She was scared to death of it, and by the end of the day, we had her going under the water and feeling comfortable on the water and learning to respect the water. So a lot of things happening out here this morning. I can't wait to show you some of the things that we'll use. First of all, a life vest, of course, but I will show you the ZUP board, which is pretty cool. And ZUP board means everybody gets ZUP. Okay, so Rob, Rachel, you guys could do it too. Even I can do it, and we'll show you that a little bit later. Back to you guys.
So much fun out there. Thanks so much, Lara.
Some local kids are starting off this week the right way on the water.
The Boys and Girls Club is taking some deserving kids to Smithville Lake today for Wake the World. Our very own Lara Moritz is there live this morning. Such a special event, Lara.
You can go through. Oh, this is an awesome event, and already boats are starting to pull in, and very soon it'll look like a boat parking lot here. So everybody's getting their boats ready. 4 or 5 kids per boat, and then 1 adult from the Boys and Girls Club. And what we first stress before anything else, and the kids haven't arrived yet, it'll be a little bit before that happens, is safety. You know, we've had a lot of accidents happen over just the last few days in our area. Every single child will have a life vest on all day long. They don't ever get to take them off because we really do stress safety out here, and it's so important because these kids will be learning all different kinds of water sports. We will be, if they want to learn to wakeboard, they can wakeboard. If they want to learn to surf, they can surf. And of course, we'll blow up our tube here in just a little bit. But I want to show you something that we've discovered over the years, and this is called a ZUP board. It means everybody gets ZUP, okay, even me. Which would be miraculous. So this is something really fun for the kids, so they can ride in the back of the boat with a rope and be all over the lake and in the water. So first it's safety, then it's fun, and boy, do we have a fun day planned. We'll be on the water all morning, then we have a huge picnic up on top of the hill, and then we come back, and then all afternoon we're back on the water again. So it's just a great day. The kids have to earn this trip. They have to be well behaved throughout the year. It's a coveted trip. It's a field trip everybody wants to go on, and it's something that is really special for all of us as well. So we'll take you up on top and wait for the kids to come. I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes.
Sounds good, Lara. Such
So
a
much
special
fun.
event
Yeah,
there
yeah.
at Smithville
Kids are
Lake.
gonna love it.
Looking forward to checking back in with her.
The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kansas City has been helping disadvantaged children for more than 100 years.
KABC 9's Lara Moritz says it's all about giving kids a safe place to grow.
Called for the doctor, and the doctor said,
Ramaya remembers teen mentors reading to her when she was
"Are
little.
you guys monsters? Do you be jumping on the bed?"
So it just feels right, giving back to the next generation.
I did have a reading club where I would go around from the classrooms, like kindergarten through 2nd grade, and I would read to them and help them learn how to read. Our feelings will show.
During her time at Boys and Girls Club, Ramaya also learned to sing.
Later, we'll wonder why we gave up.
Tyrone Moore has mentored Ramaya since she was 5 years old.
At an early age, we noticed that, one, she was bright and brilliant. She was bossy, but she was bossy because she needed someone to train her how to use this leadership quality that she had.
Tyrone devotes most of his time and love to helping children dealing with some very adult problems at home.
They're reacting because of the trauma and because they're little bodies and small minds who don't understand how to deal with these bigger than them problems.
And kids who act out the most Tyrone helps them too.
My philosophy for myself is that I don't want to be at my car and get robbed by one of the kids who I failed.
Hundreds of mentors, just like Tyrone, have made Boys and Girls Club a success for more than 100 years. The commitment to the community,
Say Americans.
proving that we can all make a difference.
We are all a part of this big movement who are trying to help kids to ultimately become and break the cycle.
To help the Boys and Girls Club, check out Lara's KMBC Facebook page.
And today, Chris, about 100 kids from the Boys and Girls Club got to spend the day on Smithville Lake enjoying water sports, swimming, and learning about water safety. Lara and her husband, Todd, participate in this every summer. It's a field trip those kids have to work toward throughout the year by using good judgment and following good behavior.
Exclusive.